level. Going up till I hit fall settle. They say my flow is on God level. God level, God level. I am not with y'all devils. You cannot bring me to y'all level. I got it covered on all levels. Rocket Man drop on the grain. Rocket Man got your man. Rocket Man fly to Japan. Rocket Man, he don't ever land. Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man, Rocket Man.
W for you.
Ah. Hands up. Hands up.
Yep.
Nice. Good defense.
Hey, you're down. Oh.
Oh, look what I found. Oh, yeah, that's cooking. That's up. That's green.
Nice.
I'm
Great
not
shot.
even going to go in for the rebounder, Lee. I already know.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Nice. Good
I
take.
love it. All right, 14-5. Just going to force that. He's running on the board. There we go. That's perfect.
Hey, it's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, should teams start changing up their rotations with the postseason in mind?
You know, B.A., I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, seeding is so important in the postseason, but I don't think it's time to start experimenting. It's still about winning games and getting into the best position possible.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Ball, then it's Kobe White, and it's Hernandez in at the 3. Here's Hernandez. Basket counts. Hernandez. Here's Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Siakam outside. Releases. Trent's shot is off. And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's Hernandez. He's guarded by Barnes, and it's Hernandez missing. Smitty, what you like about this Bulls offense, they tend to take good shots.
Reason why, B.A., they've got veteran scorers who are disciplined, patient. It's difficult for defenses to speed them up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Siakam.
Nicely done by Vucevic. Staying with this man and using his length to contest the shot. 4 shots, 4 misses, and you can sense a certain frustration building.
And it's Hernandez missing. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred VanVleet has earned his spot in the league. The 6th man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Well, Smitty, VanVleet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred VanVleet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
Trent outside. Back to VanVleet. Here's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
White against Trent. Pass to Hernandez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That one on Barnes.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's off on the first.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Trent. 33 points last game. Siakam, no good.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Pass to White. Here's Hernandez, guarded by Trent. And again, Chicago, no good.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team. I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Here's Hernandez, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Raptors with some changes. And so here is Chicago. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. And it's Pirtle in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter.
First team foul.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Banked it in off the glass.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
He shoots again. And the layup is good. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
Here's Hernandez. He's guarded by Barnes. And it's Hernandez missing. The Raptors have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Van Vliet on the wing. 4-3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Pass to Hernandez. Over Trent. The Bulls with another miss. And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 25% from the floor. Not great.
That 2021 draft class was stacked with talent. You look at a guy like Scotty Barnes. He went 4th overall, a player any team would love to have.
Barnes, it's good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Wizards was outstanding. He added 24 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. It's just been a great stretch of games for him, and there's plenty of reason to think he'll keep going. Send it back to you.
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
Yes, he was. In attack mode all night. Once he gets into a rhythm, he's very difficult to slow down.
You know, what sticks out with Barnes is his versatility on both ends of the court.
BA, let's talk about the defensive end. He is disruptive. He has a 7'3" wingspan, and he can guard 1 through 5. Offensively, he can handle, pass, and score. The sky is the limit for Scotty Barnes, BA.
Pass to Hernandez. A shot to stop the run. Rebound by Van Vliet.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
Lets it fly. Offensive board. Pirtle with the bucket. Pirtle's got his first points of the game.
They're really working the paint now.
Chicago trailing here. Here's Hernandez. Shoots over Barnes. Hernandez is good. Amik.
This is what makes Lonzo Ball a great facilitator. The timing and the placement on the pass.
Siakam, the pass to Trent. Now here's Barnes. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Pirtle. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's DeRozan. Solid shot from a distance of about 14 feet. Well, you've got stars and you've got closers. Smitty, are those always the same thing?
It's not, BA. There's some guys that are not stars and they can close. And there's some guys that are stars that can't close. But when you get the superstar, he can do both.
White on the wing. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. White's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Stripped it away. Here's Hernandez, guarded by Van Vliet, and it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's the break. Here's Barnes. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. And the basket by DeRozan. And now just a 2-point Raptor lead.
This is where DeRozan is one of the best. Below the foul line, making plays.
Inside, here's Pirtle. Another shot. That one falls. Pirtle's got 6.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Hernandez. Over Barnes. Hernandez is good. Amir.
That's just a solid execution to get a wide open look.
For Toronto, they've gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. The 3 from Barnes. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White, the pass to Vucevic. To the middle. Here's Hernandez. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Pirtle. Back to Trent. And here's Van Vliet. Shoots over ball. No good on the buzzer beater.
When we talk about Lonzo's feel for the game, it's at both ends. Excellent defense there.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Raptors. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
It's a part of his game that he can always tap into. There's an art to it, and he is painting the canvas tonight.
Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Hernandez in at the small forward position.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
Here's Hernandez. He's got 9. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. The Raptors with a lead. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first
And
personal
Van
foul.
Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Greg.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And there's the whistle. They'll pin that one on Nikola Vucevic.
That's his
That'll be a second foul of the game.
First team foul.
And this is a pretty even game right now in Toronto. It's off to Washington after this one, where they will face the Wizards. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. And the Bulls shooting the ball at 46% from the floor. Here's Hernandez. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. He's got 11.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
And Toronto calls time here.
It looks now like he's in a lot of pain. They call timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to check him out.
And for Toronto, they're shooting around 35% from the field so far. Pass to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Shoots. And again, no good by Toronto. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. DeRozan. A strong finish under heavy pressure from the D. DeRozan's got 8.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And the defense was right where it needed to be, but it didn't found a way.
You can't teach court awareness. Barnes understands when his guys are uncovered.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Can't hit that one. And it's Chicago the other way. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
And a fast break now for the Bulls. Here's DeRozan. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Kobe White keeping his head up, shows great vision, and delivers a great pass.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Ball against Van Vliet. Five to shoot. Knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Hernandez. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Van Vliet against Ball. Here's Barnes. And the Raptors miss again.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
The big man, Nikola Vucevic. Strength and mobility. Booyah!
Timeout called, the Raptors.
DeRozan just keeps getting better. Incredible longevity. Started every game after his rookie season.
A big group substitution here. Talking about DeRozan, a key piece to this team, no doubt.
You know, B.A., he just continues to improve his skill set. Already an elite scorer, now sharing the ball more than he has in his career. Also doing some dirty work on the boards, too.
The Bulls have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. The forward duo, the athletic pair of Barnes and Siakam. OG Anunoby out there with Gary Trent. And it's Boucher in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. The Raptors have gone 4 for 10 in the fourth. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Takes a 3. Kept alive.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Especially considering it's on the road in front of a tough crowd. They've been able to block out the distractions.
Now here's Barnes. Boucher outside. Fires the 3. And the Raptors get it back. Siakam, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside White. Back to ball, to the wing, right side. And it's Hernandez missing. A difficult situation for Toronto. Trent outside, to the paint.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Bulls.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Grant. Competitive game, they battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well deserving of this win.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
And big-time bragging rights won today, just grabbing that season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for DeMar DeRozan.
High-level shot-making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Now here's Siakam. Anunoby on the wing. Trying to get back on track. That's good from Siakam on the assist from Anunoby.
Can beat you from mid-range as well. Siakam adding more nuances to his game every year.
Outside White. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Hernandez. Bulls keep it alive. Count that one.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Outside Barnes. Back to Trent. Jacks up a three. Pass to Barnes. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Thanks for joining us tonight. So long, everybody.
It's 11 o'clock on the dot, I'm on a block. Ain't no time for no sleeping, a yawning or whatnot. 12 running around creeping and peeping for the we be moving with caution. The block is really hot. The block is hot, the block is 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 hot. They tried to want me hot. I won't be hot. I run and hit the corner hot. I'm headed for the border hot. Mix the with water hot. To my auntie Hungary, I can't be hot. So to my family, I hope they don't like they tryna win a Grammy. I hope it ain't an act like they tryna win an Emmy. I'm tryna get a nut, so I'm moving like I'm Sandy. I'm living underwater, I don't know how I can't breathe. Maybe it's the scuba dive air tank. Maybe it's to do it when they say I can't. Maybe.
Not today.
Oh, we're going in. We're going in. Rodney's got the cleanup. That's fine.
Ooh, nice. Rodney, you're like Loon under the basket. Like,
Yeah.
That's all you, Leah.
Underrated.
Get out of the way. That's all Leah. Game time.
Nice. Great shot.
Game time, Aaliyah.
Great shot.
I see you, Aaliyah.
Let's go.
21-5. Lockdown defense. Grabbing boards, Rodney. I'm watching Aaliyah do work. I had a front row seat to the show. I like that.
Oh.
This last chunk season could be it for some of the aging stars in the league, which, Brent, is kind of tough to watch. Going back to personal experiences, when did you know that it was time to retire?
Well, Kevin, you just know. It's really hard to describe, but my last year in Houston, the season finished up, and I just thought about what it is that I could do to still contribute to the team, and it really didn't live up to some of the standards that I had for myself. And so with a lot of deliberation, I felt like, now was the time. And it's always a very difficult decision.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. DeRozan out there with Vucevic. Then it's the chosen one. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's White in at the 2-guard. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And this would be a terrible blow. Hopefully it's less serious than it looks.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pistons.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons dancers, the dance team.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Steve and Silas had a few minutes before the game. Now they have not won yet in 2 meetings against this team, but Coach says he expects a different story tonight. He expects them to attack more offensively and worry a little less about waiting for the perfect shot. We'll see if that approach lets them win this first game in the season series. Kevin?
Great work, DA. So at the top of their to-do list, Greg, generate buckets.
Yeah, you can get all the stops in the world, but it does you no good if you're not scoring on the other end.
Got to think on top of the game plan, it's about sharing the basketball. If they do that, they'll be just fine.
And Killian Hayes, born in America, yet didn't play high school basketball. That's unheard of.
Well, Killian's dad played a bunch of years in Europe, and he really loved his time in France, so he believed the best way for Killian to develop his game was to play pro ball in France.
And here's Ivy after the three-pointer from Hernandez. Now here's Duran. Vucevic defending. Duran, no good. Over to the left wing. Hernandez. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Hernandez has got 5.
Well, a good start here. That's Trey for Trey, and that's Spanish for 3.
Here's Bogdanovich. Again, the miss by the Pistons. For Chicago, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. White, good.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Bogdanovich wide open. Offensive struggles continue, missing again.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
A chance here to get a quick injury report. For an update on Cade Cunningham, let's go to David Aldridge. Dave, what'd you find out?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer of the Pistons gave us some information. He told me that it looks like he sprained that wrist. Thankfully, no signs of broken bones. Obviously, they can't afford to lose him. This would be devastating for this team. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Hits the three-point bomb. Hernandez has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. Pistons trail by 10. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional.
Detroit's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Taking a look at the Bulls. DeRozan out there with Levine, and it's Vucevic. Then it's the chosen one, and it's Ball in at the point. Here's Ivy. A miss that time would have put him up.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Hernandez. It's 3-pointers off the mark. And, well, Detroit shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. A pull-up, and it's in off the backboard. And that's now 10 points for the chosen one.
Always playing heads up as Lonzo tries to find the open teammate.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Raptors put together a nice evening. He finished with 20 points and played tremendous defense as well, really causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Another outstanding outing, something that's become more and more commonplace for him. Bring it back to you, Kevin.
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, he was sensational the other night, making play after play after play.
And that's what you want. Not only was the effort there, but how about the production as well?
He can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
White finds Ball. He tries for 3. Hernandez can't get it to go.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter. Nobody getting a hand in his face in that painted area. That's a miss he's going to be disappointed with. This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Hayes. Back to Bogdanovich. Block at 6. Vucevic with the block.
Well timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spots.
And that one, good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duran comes in for Isaiah Stewart, and it's Burks in for Hayes. Here's Hernandez. Buries the long-range jumper. Hernandez has got 13.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
And Duran slams it in.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. And Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Wiseman.
And Wiseman showing off his power that time.
Outside, White. Pass to Hernandez. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Swiped away. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good on the shot. Hernandez has got the lead up to 12 now for Chicago. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And Bogdanovich clever at finding ways to get to the line. Love seeing the aggression come out here with the defense.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
So for the Bulls, Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Levine subbed in for Kobe White.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Burks kicks to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Shots good by Hernandez.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Durant. Not a lot of room. A three from Bogdanovich. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovich has got 5.
And you just have to admire that aggressive nature of Bogdanovich. He's just itching to pull the trigger as soon as the ball hits his hands. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Diallo out there with Ivy. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Durant. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Stephen Silas. Bulls on D. Diallo the pass to Stewart. Just 5 to shoot. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Pistons working now with the new shot clock. Shot good by Diallo.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Now, here's Stewart. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now, here's Diallo. It's covered by Hernandez. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. About 1 minute played here in the second half. The lead now cut to single digits. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hand.
You talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Here's Ball. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a... And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight of converting on those chances.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
36 seconds left in the third. Shots good by Hernandez.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Now, here's Duran. Defense right on him. And here's Ivy. 10 points for him. 4 on the clock. Here's Diallo. That shot misses. Good D by Drummond. Let's go. And the wing jumper is offline from Hernandez. No good that time. And so it's Chicago cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Vucevic is out there at DeRozan. And it's Hernandez in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Weissman. Rebound by the Bulls.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And the basket by DeRozan.
So determined is DeRozan as he has piled up a ton of points in this league.
And, well, Detroit shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Ivy kicks to Bogdanovic. No good from outside. Chicago's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Hernandez. Offline with his 3.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Here's Duran. Back to Joseph. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Bogdanovic against White. Duran the pass to Stewart. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. Last season, of course, Marcus Smart won the Defensive Player of the Year. You know, Greg, it's rare to see a guard win it. Should perimeter players get more consideration from this point on?
It's tough, Kev. I do think they should. And I think the numbers, though, tend to favor the rim protectors. But it's only right to recognize great defense at every position, especially in an age of positionless basketball.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Hernandez. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 7 rebounds in the game.
Kelly Haley. Second personal foul. Team second. Shooting
free throw good from Hernandez. And the Bulls with some changes. Williams comes in for White, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Ball. He hits both from the stripe. Imano Ginobili recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. He gets on the floor, it gets into the fourth quarter, it's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Bulls.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under the belt.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for the Chosen One.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. He gets it in there. Hernandez has got 40 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank
At least, lagi pa rin nasa list kahit walang nirelease. Yung mga dis, buti na lang natiis ko kahit nakakainis. Saan di pa lang panis na wala kong kailangan ni please. Ako lang hindi lumusog, pero yung sulat busog.
Congratulations, you guys really pulled away thanks to you finding the bucket. How does it feel?
Man, you know, it feels good. It feels great, Nate. You know, shooters keep shooting, and results can definitely vary. But when you're on like tonight, it feels like, you know, you're walking in the clouds. Your sneakers don't touch on the court, and, you know, every shot feels like money.
That was almost poetic. Any words? You shooting too much?
What kind of question was that?
Well,
I mean, you saw how many open looks I knocked down? Somebody got to take those shots on this team. And if nobody's going to step up, I will do it.
Yes, sir. You look like the man tonight. Thanks, man.
Bitay palaging sunog, di na sumusulat ng hindi magkakatunog. Di ba ba kayo nakatunog? Sa akin lang kayo makakanood. Ayun tsaba magkakasunod. Kaya halatadong tulog pa yung tao nagsabi sa akin di pa ako hubog. Tapos sila mga lyrics, kasamang kulog. Mga ugok-ugok, magkakasabay na bulok. Di kami yung dahilan kung bakit di na kayo patok. Sadyang hindi napasok dito yung mga tira pasok. Napakadami ko na alog, simulan na nakita nila ko tumula na padabog. Lahat sila sa akin pasugod, totoo pala ang inggit ay hindi na kaya magamot. Ako lagi tampok, na mga tunog hambog. Lagi may nag-aamok, kahit wala ko inalok. May sumasagot, oy ano ba naman ang bot? Para sa sumuntok, mga pero sa pangalan namin nakabuntot. Mga kumurot, tulo magabog, ang mga tunog. Dakala nila kabuti sumulpot. Malaman sa malamang ay mauna pa din sila mauntog. Bago pa makarating sa tuktok, panahon nyo na maudlot kasi kami na taga-tuldok. O sige, namnamin nyo lang, pero pagtagal malalaman nyo rin ang sumatotal. Kung gusto nyo mapansin, sige lang, pero tandaang magkaiba ang nauso lang sa popular. Boy, dito madali, boy, huwag nyo nga akong kiniking, koy. Di ko na rin kayo kalibel, oy. Malaki na ang kaibahan, kahit magtanong ko pa sa iba dyan. Basta may alam nyo na yan. Diyos ko naman pag di pa inamin, ewan ko na lang. O sige, eto pa baka biting ka pa sa mga naririnig mo ngayon. Eto yung tipo ng isang beses mo lang maririnig sa engkada totoo. Dito para sa balakpakan, gusto ko lang ipangalandakan na hindi lang ako pang kalmahan. Nakantahan nyo nang di nyo nalaman. Yun lang ang ginawa kong hakbangan hanggang sa nagkapangalan. Habang yung ibang kunwaring nababawan, ginawa akong hagdan.
Let's hope we can repeat that kind of play and get some W's on 2KTV Tuesday.
You know our Team 2K TV squad. We're always getting wins, Alexis. Come on now.
That's right. Remember, it's this Tuesday, June 6th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific time. We will see you out there.
And make sure to check back in next week because we have a huge episode. Not only will we be announcing the 2K TV Tuesday MVP, but you will all be voting for top play of the year.
You know, Grant, a positive trend in this league right now. Teams would rather risk losing a game than sacrifice a player's health.
Well, it's all about a player's health, BA, when it's all said and done. A player with minor injuries are usually held out now, sometimes even against their own will. A much different situation than when I was playing many years ago.
Here are the five for the Suns. Landry Shamet is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Josh Okogie. Then it's DeAndre Ayton. And it's Craig in at the 4 slot. Now here's Levine. Here's Hernandez. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Here's Booker, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Pass to Craig. 6 to shoot. No luck on that one. Nice D from Levine. Chicago with the ball. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. The boy is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Bulls ball.
So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talent, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
And here are the Suns now, after the basket by Chicago. Back to Booker. Over Levine. And again, it's the Suns missing. A little over a minute and a half into this first quarter. Hernandez. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Give him 8.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Time called here. The Suns decide to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Fans, make some noise. It's time.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Pass to Shaman. Here's Okogie. To end the run. Chicago grabs the miss.
A little hesitant. Maybe he thought the D was tighter on him than it really was.
From 7, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Now here's Booker. Last game we saw him with 32 points. Shamet, no good. 10 points separating these teams. And Ball with the basket. The assist by Levine. Levine's got his 4th assist in this one. Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And now the Suns fast break. Pass to Aiden. Nice D from Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Suns have gone only 1 of 6 so far. To the inside. And Aiden gets it to go.
Yeah, when you let Aiden get the ball close, it's over. DeAndre is just too skilled.
To the left side wing. Hey, expanding his range. Hernandez is good. Nick, 15 points in the game.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They swipe it. On the break. From the arc. No luck on that one. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Here's Shamet, hounded by Ball. And there's the lob. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Great decision-making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Out to the right wing. Here's Hernandez. No good on the triple. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Pass to Shamet. And here's Booker. He's covered by Levine. Craig with it. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's Hernandez. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Booker against Levine. Tries yet again. Booker can't get it to go. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Chicago, liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've been fantastic pushing the ball. Fast break points, a key to this lead. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for Golden.
Changes. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Biyombo. Devin Booker comes in for Ross. And it's Shamet in for Lee. And And that one falls for Drummond. And between Jason Kidd and LeBron James, RJ, you played with some incredible passers in your day. What was that like, running alongside those guys?
Well, it's just amazing. Jason Kidd, LeBron James, these guys can get you the ball when you don't even know that you're open. That's what's fun. And it's even more fun kind of sitting back and watching them and seeing how they read the floor. Two of the greatest to ever do.
On the floor for Phoenix, we've got T.J. Warren. Landry Shamet is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Landale in at the four-man position.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had 43 points and was so dialed in from range, the defense had to make adjustments to go out and guard him. His stat line was unreal. Impossible to repeat? I don't know. Coming off of that performance, you tell me.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players. And I think adding years for players in the back end of their careers.
And again, it's the Suns missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you. That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line. Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And when Ayton isn't playing basketball, either the live or video game version, he's often drawing.
Yeah, I mean, he grew up wanting to be an architect. I actually hear that he loves blueprints, but probably his most famous sketch, himself dunking on Joel Embiid his rookie year. There's no debate there. He got handball.
First personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good. One thing you notice about these Suns, RJ, many of them are considered strong two-way talents.
And that is such a list for your team. Having guys that can get it done on both sides of the floor instead of trying to balance a lineup of just pure specialists.
Here's Hernandez. The offensive rebound. He tries for three. It's not going to go for him. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They went to Phoenix for their last meeting with the Suns. Came out with a victory.
Last time these teams met, it came down to the wire. The bench play in that game was the difference.
Anytime you get starter-level production out of the second unit, you put yourself in a position to succeed.
Shot clock at 6, and down it goes. 2 points. He's got 27.
One reason Levine has been an all-star, Zach can be the playmaker or the scorer.
Pass to Okogie. Launches it. Ball with the rebound. The Bulls have gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. Hernandez is good.
Amongst the best decision makers in the league. Lonzo with the right decision there.
Here's Okogie. Got a piece of it. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls out in front, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Down low. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Okogi's got his first basket.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Ball runs point with Levine flanking him. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. And it's Hernandez in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Craig. And no good, trying to use the glass. Chicago has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Hernandez. And the 3 off target. And the Suns shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. A nice shot by Booker.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Ball passes to Williams. Now Levine. Booker defending. Here's Ball. Over to the wing. Here's Hernandez. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Shaman. Craig with it. Here's Okogie. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put me on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving, and he hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here. Pass to Warren. Here's Shaman from deep. It's rebounded by Levine.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And he lobs it up top. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Ooh, poked away. Here's Hernandez. And the Bulls get it back. And Drummond with the jam.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Pass to Okogie. Levine against Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What you have to admire about Devin Booker is how much he scores the rock. As well.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hernandez. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. It's the Bulls opening up a huge gap. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so in the game for the Suns, they've got Torrey Craig. Terrence Ross is out there with Landry Shamet. Then it's Josh Okogie. And it's Ayton in at the center position.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Hernandez. Gets to the corner and hits it. He's got 40 now.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
To the paint. Pass to Okogie. And here's Ross. It's rebounded by Levine. Levine's got 4 rebounds now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Well, the Suns shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. Williams against Ross. And the 75 list came out last season, the top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team, dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So, to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time.
Lonzo Ball's checked in for Chicago. TJ Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Ross. Here's Okogie. From outside, off the mark. Well, Chicago's shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. And it's Hernandez missing. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. And that one is stuffed right through.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Hernandez. Oh, trying his luck from deep. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Back to Okogie. Here's Shamet. Shot clock at 5. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Vucevic. The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. And the Suns also making a change. Landale's checked in. Here's Ayton. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
It's good. He's got 42.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And out of bounds will be Chicago ball. A line change here for Chicago. The Suns making a switch here. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
You shot a great percentage tonight after some struggles earlier this season. What did you notice tonight with your shooting?
I mean, Coach said those shots are there for me. I know I'm a great shooter, and those open looks are there. You know, I just have to get in rhythm. And going forward, you know, once I find my rhythm, you know, we could definitely build on that.
Do you consider yourself one of the better shooters on this team?
Oh, no doubt, man. I mean, granted, we got a lot of good shooters on this team. And I'm not saying I'm the best, though I do shoot at a high clip. You know, but night in and night out, I'm very efficient. And I see myself as a leader in that area.
All right, thank you for your time.
Pero at least, lagi pa rin nasa list kahit walang nirelease. Yung mga G's, buti na lang natiis ko kahit nakakainis. So, pero yung sulat busog, yung bitay palaging sunog. Di na sumusulat ng hindi magkakatunog. Di ba ba kayo nakatunog? Sa akin lang kayo makakanood. Na yun tsaba magkakasunod. Kaya halatadong tulog pa yung tao nagsabi sa akin di pa ako hubog. Tapos sila mga lyrics, may kasamang kulog. Mga ugok-ugok, magkakasabay na bulok. Di kami yung dahilan kung bakit din na kayo patok. Sadyang hindi napasok dito yung mga tira pasok. Napakadami ko na alog. Simula nung nakita nila ko tumula na padabog. Lahat sila sa aking pasugod. Totoo pala ang inggit ay hindi na kaya magamot. Ako lagi tampok na mga tunog hambog. Lagi may nag-aamok. Kahit na wala ko inalok, may sumasagot. Oy, ano ba naman ang bot? Para sa sumuntok, mga pero sa pangalan namin nakabuntot. Mga kumurot, tulo magabog. Ang mga tunog sa akala nila kabot sa mulpot. Malaman sa malamang ay mauna pa din sila mauntog. Bago pa makarating sa tuktok. Panahon nyo na maudlot kasi kami na ang taga-tuldok. O sige, namnamin nyo lang. Pero pagtagal, malalaman nyo rin ang sumatotal. Kung gusto nyo mapansin, sige lang. Pero tandaang magkaiba ang nauso lang sa popular. Boy, dito madali, boy. Huwag nyo nga akong kiniking, koy. Di ko na rin kayo kalibel, oy. Malaki na ang kaibahan. Kahit magtanong ko pa sa iba dyan, basta may alam. Alam niya na yan, Diyos ko naman pag di pa inamin. Ewan ko na lang, o sige, eto pa ba kabiting ka pa sa mga naririnig mo ngayon. Ito yung tipo ng isang beses mo lang maririnig sa engkada totoo dito para sa palakpakan. Gusto ko lang ipangalandakan na hindi lang ako pang kalmahan. Nakantahan nyo nang di nyo nalaman. Yun lang ang ginawa kong hakbangan hanggang sa nagkapangalan. Habang yung ibang kunwaring nababawan, ginawa akong hagdanan ng daming nakulangan na hinaan. Kailangan ko pa yatang pakitaan, kaso nga lang di nabali. Baka sa akin pamadaming mayabangan. Di mahulaan yung tugma, dila sa dulo may suntok. Pati sa gitna mula umpisa may pinupunto to. Magaling na sana sila kung di natututo. Dahilan ba't nawalan na papel yung iba at yun ang totoo. Di ko na din kasalanan ko, ayaw ko na magpaawat. Dire-diretso ang lakad, patunay ng mga paay sa lapag nakatapak. Banat ng banat hanggang matupad lahat ng mga balak. Mapasa kamay ang hindi ko pahawak. Ang gusto lumawak kasi nga gano'n naman talaga dapat. Pinakalati bakit ang dami pa rin nasasabi na lahat.
And not only can we play 2K and be in the 2K community, but we can also hit legend. So just know, okay?
Welcome to NBA 2K TV. Get ready to vote because it is time to decide who will be your second finalist for Top Play of the Year.
And this week, it's your
We expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. Then there's Buddy Hield, and there's Miles Turner, and it's Nora in at the 4 slot.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak knocking on that attack. Impressive.
So the Indiana Pacers able to put the first points up on the board. Hernandez can't get it to go. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. said priority number one is to not let these guys get going from the perimeter. Do not let them start getting open threes. It's a recipe for disaster. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. Shots good by Hernandez.
And when Ball has the ball, it's in good hands. He can run the offense, no doubt.
This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters. And at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followers.
Here's Halliburton after the made shot from Hernandez. Field can't hit. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Turner against Ball. The pass to Vucevic. And he converts the layup.
Comfortable operating near the basket. Vucevic has size plus touch. That's a nice recipe for scoring in multiple ways.
Here's Duarte. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. Halliburton outside. Vucevic against Turner. 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
Drummond's checked in for Chicago.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. White comes in for Levine, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Lonzo Ball. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Bulls leading by 4. Pass to Hernandez. They get it back. Got a piece of it. Drummond. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession.
Bulls basketball.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Second shot opportunity, and he nails the jumper. And that's now 10 points for the chosen one.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Three-pointer. And it's Mathurin missing.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's White. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And here's McConnell. 11 points for him in that last game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And he also dominated the glass out there. He hit the boards hard and often.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
At the line for the Pacers, Mathurin.
The first one falls.
Just a two.
Substitution on the court.
To the wing right side. Tries a three. No good there. So Indiana will take it the other way. On the court for Indiana. The guard set will be Halliburton and Duarte. And there's Miles Turner. Then it's Hield. And it's Nora in the fourth. The Pacers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path, starting his collegiate career in junior college.
And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
Okay, how about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Phoenix was outstanding. He had 42 points and turned some heads when he did his work from beyond the arc, not usually his forte. He put up great numbers and a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Bulls have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. He hits the second from the line. And in the NBA, Clark, one singular talent can transform a team, as we know. So if you could play with either a superstar scorer or a defensive player of the year type, which would it be?
I think I've got to go with the defender, Kevin, simply because there are a lot more guys that do scoring at a high level than do defending at a high level. And if you have an elite defensive player of the year kind of guy, he can make a huge impact on your championship chances.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Vucevic finds Williams. Outside, Levine to the left side wing. Hernandez. And the Bulls with another miss.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Hield can't hit.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Inside, and it's slammed in by Williams.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
So it's the Pacers now after the Bulls pick up 2. Hield can't hit.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Lets it go with a 3. And he drills it. Beautiful release there from Hernandez. And now it's an 11-point Bulls lead. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Aston Morrow. Indiana moving the ball around. Three-pointer, Hield sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Traps in the tray.
You know, Zach LaVine is not just a scorer. He's really good at setting up his teammates, too.
Halliburton passes to Hield. Here's Duarte, guarded by Levine. Back to Hield. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Pacers trail by 11. Beyond the arc. Again, Hield missing.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3s. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Now, here is Halliburton. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. they've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-5 run. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. That's good by Hernandez.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
It's stolen. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. The rebound by Hield. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Chicago finding a 15-point lead at the end of
the Bulls 31. The Pacers 16. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Bulls Youth Dance Team.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Williams and Vucevic hold down the post for him. Ball and Levine are the guard set. And it's Hernandez in at the 3. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half.
And smart decision by Hield. Surveys the defense and then just takes it himself.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Back to Halliburton. Kicks to Hield. Outside Turner. Fires from deep. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And that one drops for him. Hernandez has got 27 points.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service times tonight. One sweet one after another.
Timeout called the Pacers.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about Levine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
So for the Bulls, Derek Jones, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Kobe White comes in for Levine, and it's Patrick Beverly in for Ball. The Pacers also changing it up. Nembhard's checked in, and it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. And Levine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Nembhard, the pass to McConnell. Indiana moving the ball around. To the paint. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Turner's got 3 assists now in this one. Passes it to Beverly. Back to White. Here's Hernandez. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 18. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Here's Nembhard. The Bulls getting their last shot to go. Here's Duarte. And Jones sends it down. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Player nicknames are a fun part of covering the game. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
On the court for Indiana, the guard pair, Halliburton and Mathurin. Neesmith is out there with Miles Turner, and it's Duarte in at the small forward. And they recover it. Back to ball. Out to the right wing. Taken away. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Pacers have gone. Duarte. Here's Mathurin. Turner trying to free himself up, and it's Mathurin missing.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Wara checked in. Pass to Mathurin. Outside Turner fires the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hernandez. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Turner. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. And with the play-in tournament, single game elimination comes to the NBA, Clark. It brings tremendous ratings in the college game. And it's good to see it, I think, here in the pros.
I agree with you 100%, Kevin. Absolutely. I mean, the midseason tournament might also have that same kind of appeal. I think those high stakes really make for compelling, dramatic viewing.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And they might be down big, but you'd love the mentality he has to go at defenders and just keep attacking.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Pass to Mathurin. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And Indiana making a change here. Hield's checked in.
Buddy Hield.
Passes it Duarte. Left side, Turner. The pass Duarte. Shot clock at 5. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
Indiana ball.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Hield can't hit. Bulls leading by 23.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Hernandez. Fires from 18. The rebound by Halliburton. Indiana's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented
Alam ko na isa to sa na-miss nyo, yung ako'y magpakabis, pero at least lagi pa rin nasa list, kahit walang nirelease. Yung mga dis, buti na lang natiis ko kahit nakakainis. Saan di pa lang ay panis na wala kong kailangan ni please. Ako lang hindi lumusog, pero yung sulat busog, yung bitay palaging sunog. Di na sumusulat ang hindi magkakatunog, di ba ba kayo nakatunog? Sa akin lang kayo makakanood, na yun tsaba magkakasunod. Kaya halatadong tulog pa yung tao nagsabi sa akin di pa ako hubog. Tapos sila mga lyrics, may kasamang kulog. Mga ugok-ugok, magkakasabay na bulok. Di kami yung dahilan kung bakit di na kayo patok. Sadyang hindi napasok, hindi ka makatira pasok. Napakadami ko na alog, simulan na nakita nila ko tumula na padabog. Lahat sila sa akin pasugod, totoo pala ang inggit ay hindi na kaya magamot. Ako lagi tampok, na mga tunog hambog, lagi may nag-aamok. Kahit wala ko inalok, may sumasagot. Oy, ano ba naman ambot? Para sa sumuntok, mga pero sa pangalan namin nakabuntot. Mga kumurot, tulo magabog, ang mga tunog na akala nila kabuti sumulpot. Malaman sa malamang ay mauna pa din sila mauntog bago pa makarating sa tuktok. Panahon nyo na maudlot kasi kami na ang taga-tuldok. O sige, namnamin nyo lang, pero pagtagal malalaman nyo rin ang sumatotal. Kung gusto nyo mapansin, sige lang, pero tandaang magkaiba ang nauso lang sa popular. Boy, dito madali, boy, huwag nyo nga akong kinikeng, koy. Di ko na rin kayo kalibel, oy. Malaki na ang kaibahan, kahit magtanong ko pa sa iba dyan. Basta may alam niya na yan. Diyos ko naman pag di pa inamin, ewan ko na lang. O sige, eto pa baka biting ka pa sa mga naririnig mo ngayon. Eto yung tipo ng isang beses mo lang maririnig sa engkada tao. Dito para sa balakbakan, gusto ko lang ipangalandakan na hindi lang ako pang kalmahan. Nakantahan nyo nang di nyo nalaman. Yun lang ang ginawa kong hakbangan hanggang sa nagkapangalan. Habang yung ibang kunwaring nababawan, ginawa akong hagdanan ng daming nakulangan na hinaan. Kailangan ko pa yatang pakitaan, kaso nga lang di nabali. Baka sa akin pamadaming mayabangan. Di mahulaan yung tugma, di na sa dulo may suntok. Pati sa gitna mula umpisa may pinupunto to. Magaling na sana sila kung di natututo. Dahilan ba't nawalan na papel yung iba at yun ang totoo. Di ko na din kasalanan ko, ayaw ko na magpaawat. Dire-diretso ang lakad, patunay ng mga paay sa lapag nakatapak. Banat ng banat hanggang matupad lahat ng mga balak. Mapasa kamay ang hindi ko pahawak, ang gusto lumawak. Kasi nga gano'n naman talaga dapat. Pinakalat ay bakit ang dami pa rin nasasabi na lait. Kung kami palagi ang hinahanap na marami at sa amin sila lumalapit. Kung kami palagi ang topic ng mga tao na sa awit namin ay naadiktigan na dapat nagagalit kung di mo gusto makisabi. Ito nyo ng flex, sige ito pa yung next. Tignan nyo na lang kung sino yung nakaabante. Kita naman kung sino yung nakadiamante. Dami nagkalat sa kalyeng piling higante, pero kapag umatake, kala ko ba magaling, bakit nandiyan pa rin? Tignan nyo na lang kami, layo na nang narating. Mula nung kami dumating, lahat sila ay naging katawa-tawa na sa scene. Nakita kasing iba yung nagmamagaling sa tunay na magagaling.
Heavy on the loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes.
Whooped it, I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them out. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with you, when I see, then we gang low. That's another zone. Ice in the VVs, now she down to get. I got all this on me like Fiji. I'm posted up. They go straight to the mata, then I'm up in the plata. Then he dancing my chata. They go straight to the mata. Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese, I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat. Swagged out, familiar, we bringing them. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless.
2K fans. Big Pat here, public address announcer for your Charlotte Hornets for nearly 20 seasons. Well, I'm back this week to help you pick your final contender for the top play of the year. Let's see your last set of contenders for 1 million VC. Come here.
Had to get that one, bro.
And we're in the home stretch of the season. For teams looking for a ring, Grant, what's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh, and of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Ball runs point with Levine. Flanking him, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Hernandez in at the small forward position. Well, it was announced MP once again winning Player of the Week. Another feather in his cap in what has been a strong season.
And it shows how dominant MP can be for stretches. There was nobody in the league that could slow him down that last week.
Hits both from the stripe. So it's Chicago now, fresh off a win against the Pacers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
You know, I love what the coaches did tonight. They pushed the right buttons time and time again.
Hernandez. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, when we talk home court advantage, you think the Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, B.A., and it has to do with geography. Denver is at altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
On the wing, Caldwell Pope. He's covered by Levine. They get the rebound. Here's Jokic.
Nicely done by Vucevic. Staying with this man and using his length to contest the shot.
And he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scorers.
Outside Murray. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Snatched up. Jokic. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Hernandez is good. Amir.
This is where Levine has really expanded his game, avoiding tunnel vision and getting others involved.
Tipped away. Pass to Vucevic. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And here's Gordon.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in?
Chicago trailing here. Caldwell Pope and Porter Jr. They're the 2 and the 3. Gordon is the 4 with the Joker in the middle. And it's Murray in at the 1. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Here's Murray. After the basket by Chicago. Jokic up top. Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Chicago's shooting a solid 47%. Hernandez. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nuggets.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Here's Murray. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 6.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
And it's Hernandez missing. Denver has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup.
And in 2022, more history made by Nikola Jokic, becoming the first player to amass 2,000 points, 1,000 rebounds, and 500 assists in a single season.
Now here's Jokic. 6 points for him. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Here's Hernandez. He's guarded by Porter. And again, no good by Chicago. And Nikola Jokic breaking barriers at the center position, Greg.
Oh, so true, B.A. That 2,000, 1,000.
Oh, my goodness.
What a play. You got to box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Hernandez is good. Amir. The Nuggets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Murray. And here's Porter. There's the 3. The rebound by Hernandez. DeRozan finds ball. Here's Hernandez. Defended by Gordon. Denver grabs the miss. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
This was their game plan going in. Make shooters uncomfortable by challenging every possible shot.
And stolen by Jokic.
His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime.
So it's Chicago closing out the quarter with us.
Your Nuggets, 34. The Bulls, 41. Let's give a warm welcome.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Last season, we saw some shocking single-game performances, Smitty. Several stars had 45-plus point nights, or even well above that.
We are, B.A., and I think because a lot of the three-point shooting adds to a lot of buckets. It's a shooter's league right now. Prolific scores are rising to the top.
That free throw good from Levine.
You know Zach LaVine's never averaged fewer than double-digit points in his career, but he didn't get picked for the All-Star team until his 7th season.
On the court for Chicago, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Lonzo Ball. And it's Hernandez in at the 2. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. You know, one area where Levine improved in his first All-Star season was efficiency, Smith.
You're correct. The scoring totals were always impressive, but his effective shooting percentage took a big jump up. Zach's playing the smartest basketball of his career.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Pacers was simply terrific. He had 31 points and put in so much effort at the defensive end. great two-way game for him. He and his team are really clicking right now, and you'd love to see that momentum carry them through the rest of the year. Guys?
Yeah, Ali, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
Whether he's scoring, facilitating, hitting the glass, his focus is just to provide whatever they need for the win.
And that one good. And it's a 9-point Chicago lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Here's Murray. Lets the three fly. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. Jokic has got 4 points this quarter.
We're seeing how Jokic can take over a game on a good night. He gets more and more efficient every season.
Here's Hernandez. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Murray passes to Porter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Ball against Jokic. Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. To the middle. 5 on the clock. Now Levine. Puts it up from 15. Second chance shot with 1 on the clock. Vucevic's shot is off. The Nuggets have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Porter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's a big man down there. I mean, when Jokic gets ideal positioning inside, he uses his size to draw contact.
For the Nuggets, Bryant, he's checked in for Gordon. Monk comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Jackson in for Jamal Murray.
And we've seen some good free throw shooting in the second half.
Outside White. Williams from long range. Tries again. And Drummond with the lay-in. And the Bulls lead by 10.
Andre Drummond using his size and athleticism to create a scoring opportunity off the miss.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Jackson. And the layup is good. Jackson's got his second bucket on the night.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Ball passes to Drummond. Here's Hernandez. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Now Jackson. He's got 5. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Jokic against Drummond. Oh, Denver gets it back. And there it is for him. Jokic has got 16 points now.
This is why Jokic is an all-star caliber talent. He has an ability to hit hard contested shots.
And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Jackson outside. Inside. Here's Bryant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Give him 8 points now.
Beautiful location on the pass as usual. Led his man perfectly.
Down low. Here's Hernandez. And that one is hammered home.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Jackson outside. Pass to Jokic. 4 seconds left. And the dunk by Jokic.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Just give Jokic the ball, and he'll take care of the rest.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? It's the Bulls. They lead by 8. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Malik Monk is out there with Murray. And it's Jokic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Murray against Ball. Back to Murray. Pass to Jokic. Second shot opportunity, and that's 2 points on the layup. Jokic has got 12 points in just the second half.
Collecting plenty of second chance points this half. That alone can keep a team in a game.
Hernandez is good.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Outside Porter. DeRozan with the rebound.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Hernandez. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. And now a 12-point Chicago lead.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Now a timeout called by Denver. And as we head down the stretch, these players are focused on absorbing their coach's game plan and also drinking some Gatorade so their bodies will be well hydrated for the minutes ahead. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey there, guys. Mike Malone was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told them, quote, this next stretch could determine the outcome. We can't afford to make a good play on one end and then a bad play on the other end. We need consistency, and we need to stay focused. Guys, we'll see if they can get it done.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Yeah, that's a little icing on the cake right there. Putting on a show while they enjoy a big second half lead.
Out left to the wing. Here's Jokic. Cash. He's 9 for 14 in the game.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Over to the left wing. Here's Hernandez. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Levine's got 7 assists in the game. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Hernandez. Defended by Murray. And it's Hernandez missing. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Monk for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hernandez. Shot from the low post is good. He's got 31.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Porter, the pass to Jokic. Monk with it. Fades. And another miss by Denver. The Bulls on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Outside Levine. Pass to Hernandez. He's off on that one. Now Denver takes it the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Left side Monk. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Outside Levine. DeRozan right side. Over Gordon. And DeRozan gets it to go. On the assist by Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. Denver has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Porter, the pass to Murray. Back to Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Bulls.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And you have to like how they've played this year. 55 wins in total.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and Allie LaForce.
Heavy on it. Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes.
Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them out. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with you, when I see, then we gang low. That's another zone. Ice in the VVs. Now she down to get. I got all this on me like Fiji. I'm posted up.
Heavy on it. Loyalty over royalty, I know the vibes.
Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them out. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless. I get the breeze, then it's adios. If I'm with you, when I see, then we gang low. That's another zone. Ice in the VVs. Now she down to get. I got all this on me like Fiji. I'm posted up. They go straight to the mata. Then I'm up in the. Plata. Then he dancing my chata. They go straight to the mata. Whooped it. I'm outside of some movie. Blue cheese. I swear I'm addicted to blue cheese. I gotta stick to this paper like blue sleep. I'm about my chicken like it's a two-piece. You can have your back here in a two-seat. Swagged out. Familiar, we bringing them. I still got stuffed in the. Swim back with a. They say I'm moving ruthless.
Talking to me about. See, as a kid, I felt alienated by the who looked just like me. Treat my nuance like it was a nuisance. So I was like, did my own, and now I'm up, and now all that paid off, and all that they peaked in high school. I always had confidence. I ain't never been nervous. I ain't never had anxiety. I ain't never second guessed myself. If I want it, I go get it. I'm always on go mode. I just go. I don't know what fear is. When they talk about that, I'm him. I'm that.
funny, right? For some reason, y'all didn't really think we was gonna be here. See, for y'all, the sky's the limit. For us, the sky is just what we stand on to reach the beyond. High above the clouds as you see us. Catch up!
I'm running out the chair like I got rice on. And I'm running out of cause I got rice on me. I'm running.
We gon' run it up. 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 We gon' run it up.
I just might spend it all.
We gon' run it up.
I might just spend it all.
We gon' run it up.
Here today, but gone tomorrow. I just might spend it all.
We gon' run it up.
I just might spend it all.
We gon' run it up.
I just spend it all.
We gon' run it up.
Here today, but gone tomorrow. I just might spend it all.
We gon' run it up.
I just might spend it all.
We gon' run it up.
I just spend it all.
We gon' run it up.
Here today, but gone tomorrow. I just might spend it all.
We off it, we off the boat. True story. See, he off, we tee off like we off. So I grin. Running hot, been zoomed in. Ever since I hit 210s. Other faces with the blue skin, with the green background. Don't know how to act now, but I need a nugget on my blue fin. Moonwalk when I sleep when I'm here. Hit sprints when I hum while you acting so dumb. You know I got the fuzz, I'm live from the 310. Green Goblin, it been tires. No lots, they send photos, I send wires. Cool me down, I'm on fire. Can't with them. Rap music. Help us see clear when the lighting was dim. We ain't nothing to you, but we something to them. When you're in your room and you're staring at the ceiling, dreaming, I want you to know it's no ceilings. I want you to notice that feeling. I want you to leap and go forward. I want you to reach with no fearing. Throw clearance, scream it, let them hear it. Run that up, baby.
Let's go, baby!
I might just spend it all.
We gon' run it up.
I'm running like a politician. I'm running like the water on the dirty dishes. I'm running like the roaches in the kitchen. I'm running like a transmission. I'm running like I'm not trying to catch up. I'm running like
We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it. We gon' run it. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up. We gon' run it up.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí y hoy que me levanté creo que nunca me fui. Siempre bendecido, aunque hablen mal de lo mío y el periodista está inventando lío. Eso no me importa, yo sigo en lo mío. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, avaro con estilo muy caro, que se comió el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapo de la casa y la plaza. Lo he escuchado y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado.
Big choice here. Choose your second finalist for Top Play of the Year. Will it be the phenomenal putback, the unthinkable pass, or the highs double lob? Tough decision. Thanks to every single person who has submitted their top plays this year to 2K TV. Next week, you'll have your final vote for Top Play of the Year. It's been a pleasure to buzz along with you. I'll see you inside your next Hornets game in NBA 2K23.
As the regular season, Greg, winds down, you can feel things start to change around the league, can't you?
Yeah, I mean, some teams are getting totally in the zone for the playoffs, while other squads are using this time to plan for next year and try to figure out what went wrong.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. The chosen one out there at DeRozan. And it's Vucevic in at the 5, roaming the paint. Shots good by Hernandez.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Now Tate. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Levine against Green. Pass to Hernandez. Rebound by Smith. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
And it's the Bulls with the ball, following the score by Houston. Here's Hernandez. Vucevic trying to get open. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bulls shooting their first free throws here tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
Now that James Harden has left Houston, can we appreciate the 8 years he just had with the Rockets? He was an all-star every season in Clutch City.
Both free throws good from Hernandez. And you mentioned it, looking at the accomplishments for Harden in Houston, I mean, absolutely incredible.
Yeah, look, 8 seasons, and let's go down the list. 6 first-team All-NBA selections, an MVP, 3 scoring titles. Harden carried that franchise at times. Nearly got Houston to the finals, just ran into some tough luck. Well, yeah, and also the Warriors. They are tough.
They are. He also had the right coach, didn't he? The right coach at the right time for the right play.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
For Houston, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Back to Porter. Passes to Şengün. On the wing, Green. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Indiana. The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here he goes. Hernandez can't get it to go.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Tate the pass to Şengün. Outside, Green. Houston moving it around. The Rockets again can't hit.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Hernandez. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league. And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had for 3.
It's easy to see what a great facilitator Kevin Porter is. His vision and instincts are terrific.
Yeah, he can find his own shot, too. He's crafty. He's got the footwork. He creates the separation. And he's not shy about going to the cup either.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
A new lineup here for Houston. Here is Porter. Against Indiana, he was really on his game. And, Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
The post pairing for him, Smith along with Şengün. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. That's the 5 for Houston right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, DA?
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against Denver delivered quite a performance. He added 33 points, and he was in a groove all game long, from both the free throw line and behind the arc. That game was just the latest example of how hot he's been. We'll see if anyone can cool him down tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
And I'll be interested to see if the opposition looks to double him, because this should open up opportunities for his teammates to get going.
And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Tate, he's checked in for the Rockets. Left side, Porter. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Ball. Pass to Hernandez. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Hernandez has got the lead up to 9 now for Chicago. And it's Porter with the ball for Houston. The Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. Green, the pass to Smith. Now Green. Shot, high post. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The shot's good. And that's 15 points for the chosen one.
And Ball sets up his teammates when they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Smith.
Willie Cauley-Stein.
The Bulls leading by 11. Out to the wing. Puts up a 3. Cauley-Stein grabs the board. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. To end the run. Another miss by Houston. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Hernandez. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Richard, you played before and after the emergence of social media. How does that affect, in your opinion, the players these days in that very uncharted world?
Well, it's a beautiful thing because players now understand that they are a brand. Social media has helped.
So it's Chicago holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. What can you say? The chosen one, an impressive effort here today.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Hernandez in at the small forward position. Tate with the ball. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Chicago ball.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, Jalen Green is on a mission. He says, every time I step on the floor, I always have something to prove to who's ever in those stands. A lot of people will hate on me or have their opinions. I'm just going to think about that when I step on the floor. I'm going to prove everybody wrong. Kevin?
That's a great chip to keep on his shoulder. David, thanks. Vucevic trying to get over. Shots good by Hernandez.
Assisted by
Hernandez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
The Bulls have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something out that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Poked loose, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That'll be jump ball.
And so here is Houston. Levine with it. Now Smith defending. Levine kicks the ball. Hernandez can't hit from in close.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Out left to the wing. Right side, Green. Stolen by Ball. There's the pass to Levine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 6 assists now in the game. And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a drive like that one can be a knockout punch. Great finish at this juncture.
Pass to Porter. Will it go? Jump shot is good that time. Porter's got his first points of the game.
A springy guard, Porter Jr. can rise up with the best of them.
Another one falls for Chicago.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Passes it to Tate. Houston moving the ball around. Green taking his time here. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got his second basket of the night.
So quick on the drive. When Green is slicing with confidence, he is hard to stop.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
From outside the arc, Tate, no good. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. They host the Kings after this game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. Rockets trail by 18. And Greg, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
Here's Şengün. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Vucevic.
Şengün is a guy that works ultra hard at his craft. Being a bit undersized at the center position, you know what? That's what you got to do sometimes.
Hey, Richard, how about Şengün? This guy stands out when he's out on the court.
Yeah, he sure does, all due to his work ethic. Plays quick inside and makes the most of his floor time. A couple more years, and this dude could be a standout.
Chicago making a switch here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Javonte Green, he's checked in for Levine, and it's White in for Ball.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Hernandez. Offensive rebound. Drummond. From 6 feet out, he nails it.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Back to Porter. Pass to Christopher. And stolen by White. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Unloads. Connects on the open J. White's got 6.
Not everything fell for him in that first half, and now it looks like they're beginning to hit their stride.
Back to Porter. And the pass to Christopher from downtown. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Hernandez. A stupendous finish in traffic. Hernandez has got 14 points now in the second half.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Here's Christopher. Another miss by Houston. And so it's the Chicago Bulls cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And we'll be right back after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be...
He's checked in for Houston. Porter comes in for Josh Christopher. Hernandez checked in for Chicago. Houston's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Porter Jr. is the point with Green on the wing. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Smith. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. Pass to Smith. To the middle. Here's Green. Smith trying to break loose, and it's Green missing.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
To the left wing. Here's Hernandez. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And we've seen not only some new trophies in use, but Craig, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Chicago making a switch here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Jones comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Ball. 5 to shoot. Houston needs to get a shot off. And here's Washington outside. It's all in by the Bulls. Drummond's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. .149 left in the fourth quarter. And the shot goes down. And now that's 35 points for the chosen one. There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. they've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Washington. The Rockets again can't hit.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 17-7 run.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Bulls.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And the wins continue to come in fairly easy for these guys in what's been a very strong year, to say the least. Tonight will push them up to 56 wins.
A two-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the chosen one.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Back to Washington. Passes to Knicks. For the three. The shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Dosunmu, the pass to Beverly. Now here's Drummond. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. From the left block. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Personal foul.
First one falls for... And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no va conmigo. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí. Y hoy que me levanté, puedo decir que volví. Porque siento que yo alguna vez me perdí. Y hoy que me levanté, creo que nunca me fui. Siempre bendecido, aunque hablen mal de lo mío. Y el periodista está inventando lío. Eso no me importa, yo sigo en lo mío. La gente sabe cómo soy, por eso están conmigo. Saben que soy un gordo, avaro con estilo. Muy caro que se comió el panorama con un solo bocado. Siempre lo han criticado porque siempre fui raro. Nunca hice lo que hacen, por eso no me alcanzaron. Es como lo imaginaron, un blanquito iluminado que escapo de la casa y la plaza lo he escuchado. Y después de haber notado mi nivel desenfrenado, muchos perros se tragaron todo lo que me vomitaron. Mucho bla bla bla, pero no hacen nada. Como nosotros lo hacemos, siempre estamos plenos. Ey. No entiendo por qué llaman si antes nadie llamó. No entiendo por qué vienen si antes nadie vino. Esperan que yo sea alguien que saben que no.